Good afternoon, good evening everybody. My name is Ben Vickers. I work here in Bangkok for the FAO at the Regional Office for Asia and the Pacific as a program officer responsible for our work in REDD+ and National Forest Monitoring. And as part of that work, I work with our team in FAO headquarters as well as with our counterparts in UNDP and the UN Environment Programme as part of the UN REDD program, a collaborative venture between our three agencies. I'd like to make a short announcement on this occasion to highlight a new initiative that the UN REDD program is undertaking in Myanmar, an exciting initiative that really takes us to a new level of engagement with the mechanism of REDD+. But the Myanmar UN REDD National Program was initiated in November 2016 with a budget of $5.5 million and a duration of 4 years. Thanks to this cooperation, Myanmar has made rapid progress towards completing the REDD+ readiness phase, including drafting of the REDD+ strategy and submission of the forest reference level, which is a benchmark for measuring the country's performance in reducing net greenhouse gas emissions from the forest and land use sector. New investments in strategic areas could boost Myanmar's performance in this regard as the country moves towards implementation of their REDD+ strategy, thus enhancing the forest sector's contribution to the nationally determined contribution to the Paris Agreement. Accordingly, in February 2019, the Norway International Climate Forest Initiative, NICFI, invited the UN REDD program, a collaborative venture of FAO, UNDP and UNEP, to prepare a specific national proposal for the incorporation of mangrove ecosystems into Myanmar's national REDD+ strategy implementation. In June 2020, Norway confirmed the allocation of just over $2 million for a 2-year program of activities. As we've heard, mangroves are increasingly recognized as one of the most carbon-rich ecosystems in the world. International research has drawn attention to the large sequestration capacity of these ecosystems, with estimates indicating approximately 1,000 tons of carbon dioxide equivalent per hectare, compared to an average of 350 tons per hectare for mature tropical forests. This takes into account the significant presence of methane in mangrove ecosystems, a more potent greenhouse gas than carbon dioxide. For mangrove-rich countries, investing in the conservation, sustainable management and restoration of these ecosystems is low-hanging fruit in terms of achieving targets under their nationally determined contributions to the Paris Agreement and in national REDD+ strategies. Myanmar is home to the third largest expanse of mangrove ecosystems in Asia, but suffers among the world's highest rates of mangrove deforestation. Planning, implementing, and measuring the results of specific interventions in mangrove areas, including conservation, sustainable management, and restoration, offer a unique opportunity for the country to accelerate its contribution to climate change mitigation. The proposed work will support Myanmar in achieving its emission reduction targets, as well as enhancing livelihoods of forest communities in at least 6 districts in Ayeyarwady, Mon, and Tanintharyi, covering over 75% of national mangrove areas. And the initiative will be implemented through 3 output areas. Firstly, output 1 will ensure that mangrove-related REDD+ actions are enabled through a strong policy and institutional environment, ensuring sustainability and effectiveness of the anticipated emission reductions. Output 2 will improve the availability of mangrove-specific information and data, including on carbon stocks, area and area changes, values of non-extractive uses of mangroves, and improve access to this information by multiple stakeholders. Output 3 will introduce a tailored and targeted approach to planning and implementation of REDD+ interventions in mangrove areas through a participatory, gender and conflict-sensitive integrated land use planning mechanism, building on ongoing land use policy reform. The proposed work directly addresses barriers to the effective contribution of mangrove-related interventions to the goals of the National REDD+ strategy and broader development objectives of the government of Myanmar. The UNRED program would like to invite experts in mangrove ecosystems and interested parties from the Mekong region and beyond to join us in this innovative and exciting new venture as we support our partners in Myanmar to turn commitment into practical actions on the ground and demonstrate the significant role that mangroves can play in the ongoing climate emergency. Thank you very much, Benno, and thanks to UNESCO, thanks to the UNRED program partners, and to all our partners and counterparts in the third Mekong Mangrove Forum. We look forward to talking more about this initiative and the rest of the mangrove role in the climate emergency on the 1st of October. See you there.